Hi, I'm Deborah. Life is a grand tour. I have a story. Do you have 5 minutes? There is a city, small enough to walk across in less than an hour, and yet something that happened here changed how we see the world. Not gradually, not accidentally, but in a way that still shapes how you look at things today. Florence. And the strange part is, when you first arrive, you don't see it. There are no dramatic gestures, no overwhelming scale, no single monument that explains everything at once. Just quiet streets, stone walls worn smooth by time, and buildings that seem almost ordinary. But the longer you stay, the more something begins to feel different. Not what you're looking at, but how you're looking. As if the city isn't showing you something new, but teaching you how to see. The streets are narrow, but never chaotic. The spaces are small, but never accidental. Everything feels measured, as if proportion itself has become a language. And slowly, you begin to notice that nothing here is arbitrary. Because here, during the Renaissance, a subtle shift took place. The question was no longer only about the divine, about heaven, about eternity, but about the human, about how we observe, how we understand, how we exist within the world we can actually see. Inside the churches, light does not simply illuminate, it reveals. It moves across painted surfaces, giving weight to bodies, depth to space, presence to figures that once felt distant. In the palaces, rooms unfold with a quiet clarity, each space connected, each proportion deliberate. And without realizing it, you begin to slow down. You begin to notice how a figure occupies space, how a gesture carries weight, how balance is not decoration, but structure. And then something shifts. You stop looking at the surface. Because here, artists were not only creating beauty, they were studying it. They measured the human body. They mapped space. They tested perspective again and again, not to decorate the world, but to understand it. And once you begin to see like this, you can't entirely go back, because suddenly everything holds intention. Every line suggests movement. Every form suggests thought. And this is why, when you stand before David, it feels different. Not because it is famous, not because it is perfect, but because it exists within this way of seeing. A moment held in perfect balance between stillness and action, between what is and what is about to become. Florence, then, is not only a place, it is an idea that beauty can be studied, that knowledge can be constructed, that the human mind is capable of understanding the world, not just accepting it. And slowly, almost quietly, your way of seeing begins to change. You stop searching for spectacle. You start noticing relationships between light and shadow, between space and form, between what is visible and what is meaningful. You arrive in Florence expecting to see beauty, something to admire, something to remember. But what stays with you is something quieter than that. A shift, not in what you see, but in how you see. Because once you begin to notice proportion, light and balance, you don't really stop. And perhaps that is what this city gave the world. Not just art, not just architecture, but a way of looking that still shapes us even now. Life is a grand tour, and the next step may not be a place at all.